Welcome back to the Binghamton Bearcats Dynasty. This is year number 2, week number 2, and we are in for a ranked game today in Binghamton as the Bearcats are going to take on the Illinois Fighting Illini. Illinois is going to get the ball first, and their young freshman quarterback Cameron Dyer is going to look to see what he can do. First and 10 for Illinois. He's going to run play action, dump it off to the tight end, and he's going to gain about 7 yards over on the right side. Later in the drive, he's going to come out on 2nd and 10. He's going to scramble over to the left-hand side. He's going to look for the corner route. He's going to have him on the corner down to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 after the big gain. They're going to hand it off to the running back. The residual arc's going to stop until a gain of 1. 3rd and 9 now. He's going to send his man into motion, and he's going to drop back, throw one deep. He's got one-on-one in the end zone, and it's going to be knocked away by Lil Blue, forcing the punt. Oh, it looks like they're going to go for a field goal. Hi, I'm Dave. Scrambles back, and the long field goal is good from 59 yards out. Binghamton's going to take over at their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Seppuku takes the snap in the shotgun, and he's going to find his man DeAndre Johnson over the middle for about a gain of 16 yards. They're going to come out on 1st down again. They run the read option. Seppuku's going to scramble for a gain of about 6 yards off the left-hand side, making it 2nd and 4. After a little gain, it's going to be 3rd and inches. He sends his man into motion. He's going to drop back and find the quick hitch route to convert the chains to weeks. 1st and 10 now. They're going to hand it off to Muskrat, who finds his way up the middle for a quick gain of about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. They're going to hand it off to Muskrat again, who again has room off the left-hand side to convert and move the 1st down. On 2nd and 11, Seppuku drops back, and he's going to get sacked, bringing up 3rd and 20 and forcing a punt. Illinois takes over. He drops back. He's going to have his man on the corner route. And that was close. It looks like they're going to want to review this one, make sure he got his feet down. And after the review, we see he clearly got his feet down. I don't know why they're reviewing this. That's a catch all day. 2nd and 11 for Illinois from the 43-yard line. He's going to take the snap and drop back. He is scanning. He is not going to get rid of it. Residual arc is going to get there for the sack for a loss of 9, bringing up 3rd and 20. Binghamton takes over now, end of the 1st quarter. He's going to find his man on the quick flat route. It's going to be a quick gain of 9, bringing up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, Seppuku's going to come to the line. He's going to look out there and see nobody's on his receiver, Ethan Hooks. He's going to take the snap and fire it to him immediately. He makes the catch, and he is down the seam. They are not going to get him. He is gone for a 58-yard touchdown. This running back turned wide receiver is really making his presence known out there as he snags this ball out of the air and races down the seam untouched for the touchdown. Illinois takes over. It's going to be 2nd and 9, and he is going to be sacked right away on the blitz by number 17, Matt Rose. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 14. Illinois is going to drop back. He's going to throw it on the screen, hit the spin move on Lil Blue, but he is still going to be shortened. Binghamton will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30 after the punt, and Muskrat's going to be met in the backfield for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now. They're going to come out in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He drops back. He has nowhere to go with the ball, so he's going to take off running. He's going to gain about 14 yards up the middle before he's thrown to the ground. 1st and 10 from the 44 now. And Seppuku sees something he likes out there. It looks like he's going to change the play up. Sends his man into motion. There's the snap. He's going to throw the wide receiver screen. Good block by Muskrat and good block by Noodles. He's got room all the way down to the 27-yard line on the flanker screen. They will come out in the shotgun again. They'll run the RPO. He's going to find DeAndre Johnson again on the bubble screen. He's going to gain another 14 yards to the 13. 1st and 10 from the 13 now, and Muskrat's going to be brought down in the backfield again for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, they hand it off to Muskrat, who bounces off of his lineman for a gain of 5. 3rd and 8 now, and Seppuku's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back and find Noodles on the drag route all the way down to the 1. After a loss of 6 on the first 2 downs, it'll be 3rd and goal. He's going to find Noodles on the little zig route. He's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. It's going to be 14-3. Illinois is going to find themselves in a 3rd and long early on in this next drive. Their quarterback, Cameron Dyer, is going to drop back. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to look deep. He's got one-on-one coverage down the sideline. And what is this? It looks like he pushed the man off of him. How is this allowed to stand with no penalty call? Illinois now drops back in the shotgun. The quarterback's going to scramble to the right-hand side. He's going to pick up about 12 yards down to the 9-yard line. Illinois threatening now. Again in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the running back up the middle, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. That's going to make it 14-10. Binghamton's going to take over with 34 seconds until halftime. They're going to try to put some points on the board. Sapuku's going to break out of the pocket. He's going to break a tackle and find his man down the sideline. It's Noodles. There's a huge gain down to the 46-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Muskrat on 1st down. I don't know what they're doing. Don't they know time's of the essence? 2nd and 6 with 19 seconds to go. Sapuku again in the pocket. He's going to find his man on the comeback route, and he walks out of bounds at the 28. Sapuku in the shotgun again, scrambling to his left. Nobody there, so he's going to run up the middle for about a gain of 10 up to the 18-yard line. Looks like they got time for one more play. He's going to drop back, look for a man on the comeback route, all the way down to the 2, and now what do you do? It looks like they're going to settle for the field goal and make it a 17-10 game at the half. Binghamton gets the ball first in the second half. It's going to be 3rd and 6 early in this drive. He's going to drop back, hit Muskrat on the swing route, who's going to have to fight for the 1st down to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Sapuku's going to come out in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers. He goes in motion. A little jet pass to Muskrat, and he's going to be out of bounds after a gain of 5. Again, they're going to go to Muskrat on the screen, really working him out there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 at the 41-yard line. He sends his man into motion, and he's going to find his man, DeAndre Johnson, on the drag route down to the 48-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Sapuku's going to come out in the shotgun and run the option. He's going to be up the middle for a good gain. He's going to fumble the ball. Luckily, his lineman picks it up. 1st and 10 now for Binghamton. They're going to hand it off, and Sapuku will be tackled before he can complete the handoff. It will bring up a 2nd and 14. They will come out in the shotgun, sends his man in motion, drops back, and he's going to try to force one over the middle and throws an interception. Number 41 for Illinois comes up with a huge play to keep him in it. Illinois takes over after the turnover, and he will hand it off to his running back up the middle, and he will be brought down after a gain of 7. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. He's going to drop back. He is not going to get rid of it, and 3 people converge on him for the sack, forcing a punt. Sapuku takes over. He's going to hand it off to Muskrat up the middle. He's going to be tackled after a quick gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now. They drop back. He's going to throw the bubble screen to Ethan Hooks, who's going to gain about 10 yards. Look at him fight for the extra 2 down to the 45. They are going to hand it off to Muskrat again, and again a short gain, only 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now for Binghamton. They'll hand it off to Muskrat up the middle again. He's going to gain about 7 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Sapuku in the 5 wide receiver set. He's going to drop back. He's going to find his man Ethan Hooks over the middle for a 1st down at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 now. They hand it off to Muskrat, who again is only going to find about 1 yard on 1st down. 2nd and 9 now. He comes out with 3 wide receivers to his left. He's going to find Noodles on the drag route. He's got some room, and he's down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 now. He's going to hand it off to Muskrat, who's going to find a little bit of room. He's going to gain about 5 yards on 1st. Again, they're going to hand it off to Muskrat up the middle. No blocking by the lineman. He's out to dry. It's going to be 3rd and 4. He's going to look to the left. He's going to find his man DeAndre Johnson, who walks into the end zone for a touchdown untouched. Illinois takes over, desperately needing a score to stay in it, and High Guy's going to meet him in the hole for a loss of 2 on 1st down. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12. He's going to drop back and find his running back on the screen. He's going to bounce off of one guy, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 10. It will bring up a 3rd and 2 now, where they just hand it off to the running back for a quick gain of a first down. On first down, now he's going to scramble, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. It's going to be another sack. Looks like Matt Murray's going to get a sack. On the replay, we see that the pressure from Residual Arc really pushed him right into Murray. 3rd and 18 now for Illinois. He's going to drop back in the shotgun. He's going to start scrambling to the right. And again, he's not going to get rid of it. He's going to be brought down for a sack again. It's going to bring up 4th and 21. Last chance for Illinois, it feels. He's going to drop back in the shotgun. He's going to find his man over the middle, but he's tackled short, and it's a turnover on downs. Binghamton takes over and moves the ball down to the 6. And on 2nd and goal, Muskrat's going to walk into the end zone. This game is over. It's going to be 31-10 Binghamton. Fourth and 10 for Illinois. Last chance effort with 1:15 to go. And it looks like Hi, I'm Dave almost picks it off. He's going to make the play to secure this win. Binghamton's going to move to 2-0 on the season and pick up a big ranked win over the Illinois Fighting Illini. Player of the game is Seth Seppuku, 92.6 completion percentage. We see 25 out of 27 for 321 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. What a game by QB1. Muskrat with 23 carries for 45 yards and 1 touchdown. Seppuku with 7 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown. Noodles is going to come in with 7 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown. DeAndre Johnson with 6 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. And Ethan Hooks with 6 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. That is very strange to see 2 receivers with the exact same stat blocks. And then Keith Muskrat with 3 catches for 13 yards and Terrence Weeks for 3 for 25. Over to the defensive side, and we see the first place was Matt Rose with 7 total tackles and 3 tackles for loss, and then Residual Arc with 5 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Next we have High Guy with 3 total tackles and a tackle for loss, and Lil Blue with 1 total tackle. Hi, I'm Dave, also with 1 total tackle, and the big pass deflection. Looking at the top 25, and we are going to move from number 17 up to number 13. Quick look at the conference standing, and after 2 weeks, Boston College is in first place with a 2-0 conference record. After week 2, Darius Taylor, the running back from Missouri, is the Heisman frontrunner. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.